Hi, my name is Jameer Patterson. I know it's AJP, but I'm going to give you my real name. Because this is real, you know what I'm saying? And all this stuff is happening. I actually served 4 years, and I was incarcerated for years, you know. I've been from the juvenile jail to the juvenile prison to adult prison. So I've been in the inside, and I've seen it all. And I'm going to tell you how I got involved as an activist with SPLC. I was in Polk County Jail, 17 years old, and I got jumped by 6 inmates. My 3rd day incarcerated. And when I got jumped by those 6 inmates, the police officer that was supposed to be protecting me came and pepper sprayed me. Overly pepper sprayed me, matter of fact. I was on the ground, laid out flat, and I was still getting sprayed. I never got pepper sprayed before, worst experience ever in my life. That's why when I seen they was macing kids in school, that's probably was the worst feeling they ever felt in their life. Trust me, there's no game to get maced. When I got maced, they took me to a cage. I was screaming and yelling for help. When I was screaming and yelling for help, the police told me, "Do you want some more?" So I have no choice but to be quiet now because I don't want no more mace. So SPLC decided to look inside my story, you know, want to come talk to me, you know, and I told myself, you know, I would rather dedicate myself into helping juveniles than to let my people my age and under me and kids coming up under me to be raised up in the type of environment that I came up in. It's crazy that my whole time being incarcerated, I was more scared of the police than inmates. And that's real. That's real talk. Anywhere you go, you can ask anybody. The police is the most dangerous people you have to watch out for when you're incarcerated, because it's real. They knocking kids' teeth out their mouth. I've actually seen a whole jar in Lake Butler, a whole jar of teeth where they knocking youth teeth straight out their mouth. And it's real. I've seen police jump kids. Cause they want to, they get loud, they get rowdy, you know, but they disrespectful too. They'll talk about your mama, you know, and then whatever to get you mad, and as soon as you jump, guess what they gonna do? They gonna bring 2, 3 officers and take you in the room, and when you come out, you probably won't look the same. And that's just real. So, I got in, and I'm just helping as much as I can. You know, I talk to a lot of youth, especially around my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, that feel like, especially a lot of my black people, you know, that feel like, oh, you know, they want to live the tough role, or they want to live that life that all the rappers talk about living. But I tell them what the rappers don't tell you is that experience, once you get caught doing all the things that they say they're doing, once you get caught and you get in that system, they don't tell you how that system is. And I tell them how that system is, man, and it scare them. I done told stories of my life. I got plenty of stories of being incarcerated that'll probably shock you. You know what I'm saying? But once I tell my story, I've seen people turn themselves around. Oh, they really do that? You know what I'm saying? I've been in prisons where you laying down on your bunker, you could catch a bird flying on your bunker. You could catch a bird chirping right there. Or you see roaches probably about as big as your hand. Literally nasty. And it's real. And I know it's a lot of violence going on in these places, but I can tell you right now, 25%, this is my own guess, but I believe 25% of those violence come from food, come about food. That's it. Because a lot of people are less fortunate than a lot of other juveniles. So that makes them want to take from other people. But if they were served more food and they ate better in the system, it would cut down on them trying to attack other youths because they have more food than them. And it's real. And it's real. I can go on and on. And it's real. And I just hope that we get together and we all just get together and help as much as we can, because I'm here. I've been dealing with SPLC since 2012. Dealing with them 4 years, you know what I'm saying? So I know them, you know what I'm saying? I know them, we all work together, and they done helped a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to pepper spraying people and all the unnecessary force that they use against youth, it's crazy because they use it unnecessary. They it don't matter. You could be black. You come in there. They don't care who you. They really don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you could be white, but you know you got a little hood in you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, you know, I don't even when I was incarcerated, I never presented myself as a hard dude. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they might look up my charges or something and be like, "Oh, you think you're a tough guy, huh? Oh, you think you're tough? Oh, we're gonna show you what tough really is." That's what I was told when I first went to juvenile prison. Oh, you want to rob and you want to take from people, huh? Okay, we're gonna show you how. Yeah. And I was beat. My first time stepping in juvenile prison, I went to Sumter. My first time stepping on that compound, I got beat by 3 officers.
That's their initiation.
For real. And that's a real deal initiation. And then your next initiation is when you go in your dorm. And it's real. And I look at juvenile prison as a third world country. I can compare juvenile prison to Haiti. Not as in like how dirty and messed up is it, but as far as survival. Fighting for food. Fighting for the way you live. Because if you don't have food, if you let's say, okay, I'm gonna give it to you blood raw. Let's say me personally, somebody taking my food. And I gotta pay somebody this amount of food every day to live here. If I don't pay that food, guess what I gotta do? I gotta get up out of there. They gonna jump me every day. They gonna whoop me every day until I get out that door. And that's real. And that's how it is. It's real life. It's real life in prison. I actually, to be honest, I actually had a better time in adult prison than I did in juvenile. And that's real. And that's real talk. They actually treat the adults way better than they do juveniles. I actually thought that if I actually had the option to go to adult prison to be sentenced as an adult or be sentenced as a juvenile. I chose juvenile because I thought it'd be safer. Big mistake. Big mistake.
JP has really put in perspective why we're here tonight and why we need to break this.
Thank y'all.